What's up guys, welcome back to Star Wars Oddball. Today I wanted to discuss lightsaber designs and how each one is used effectively. So let's not waste any time, let the duel begin. Lightsabers are single-handedly one of the coolest things about Star Wars. And while the Jedi all use pretty traditional lightsaber designs, with variations depending on the Jedi like saber pikes used by temple guards, and shotos used by Jedi like Ahsoka, other variants in design and function exist throughout the legends and canon. So I'm going to list the few that we will discuss today. We have the traditional single blade with a standard hilt, a single blade with a curved hilt, dual blade saber staff, crossguard design, dual blade saber pike, saber whip with a free-flowing plasma beam, and finally a shoto, a single short blade. The traditional weapon of a Jedi Knight is elegant and efficient. Its hilt is unique to the individual person, as is the fighting form that the Jedi will use. While the Jedi could use multiple variations of design, most others are viewed as aggressive. I mean, just look at the saber staff. That's the definition of lightsabers that strike fear. But Jedi only use their weapon for defense, the protection of life, and to maintain peace. Their weapons are symbols of hope and unification as a whole. Hilt designs did vary, as we saw with Count Dooku's lightsaber. While even in the Jedi Order, he used a curved hilt because it was the best at single opponent combat. Darth Bane would use a similar curved or hooked design, throwing off the Jedi who would dare attack him. Saber pikes were used by temple guards, and while we did not really get to see the guards in action, the pikes were meant to give the guards a longer reach and to disable opponents. This design did have a glaring weakness, as the long staff of the pike and the shorter blades left the non-lightsaber part open to attack. The saber staff is by far the coolest looking, in my opinion. It has dual blades, and when it is spun, it can create a barrier of plasma that is impenetrable. The dual blades are also used to confuse opponents who may not be able to use such a weapon. However, a skilled duelist will know that the saber staff does not have as many variations of attack as a single blade. If you know where one blade is, then you know where the other is as well. Unlike dual-wield lightsabers, which present an overwhelming amount of attacks that can confuse even the strongest Force users. Crossguard lightsabers, famously used by Kylo Ren, are interesting. Kylo used his crossguards to vent some of the unstable energy emitted by his fractured crystal, but some ancient Jedi actually used blades with specific crossguard emitters. It does present protection in close engagement, and it definitely puts the Knight in Jedi Knight with its aesthetic. I personally think that it's cooler than it is functional, but that's just me. It does present a striking image, I'll give it that. Easily the most diverse plasma projected weapon is the saber whip. It's a beam of plasma, but rather than being locked into a rigid form, it is free-flowing. The weapon was most notably used by Githany, a member of the Brotherhood of Darkness and love interest to Darth Bane, at least she was for a time. Similar weapons have been used by Zygerian slave traders, however these are only capable of stunning opponents. Finally, I will mention that the shoto used by characters like Ahsoka were not common among Jedi, but used by specific duelists. The shoto was shorter and able to be used to get inside an opponent's defense. It provided maneuverability that longer blades could not achieve. Ahsoka was given one specifically because of her use of Jar-Kai, the method in which you wield dual lightsabers, and paired with her reverse grip of Gem-So made her a deadly combatant. To wrap this all up, lightsabers are iconic. They define the warriors of the light and dark with their unique designs and colors. Some are wildly aggressive and overwhelm opponents like a dual-bladed lightsaber, while others are designed specifically for dueling, like the curved hilted lightsaber of Count Dooku or Darth Bane. In my opinion, if you are able to truly master a proper form of lightsaber combat, and then dual-wield lightsabers, the amount of options and styles you could use would easily make you the deadliest warrior. But enough of my opinions. Let me know what your favorite designs are, and which one is the deadliest of them all. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so, and like this video if you enjoyed the topic. Have an incredibly nerdy day, and may the Force be with you.